Well, this is what's on our agenda for today. We're making my dad's candy. We all in my family have always called it dad's candy because my dad made this. I think he may have originated the recipe because in all my years, I have never ever seen another recipe for a candy like this. So if you want something outrageously fantastic, just follow me into the kitchen because we're going to be making it right now. Good morning, Grandma Roseanne. And we are going to start doing some Christmas candies, which I love Christmas candies. So this is a recipe that my dad, I think my dad created it actually. So we've made it in our house for a jillion years. In here goes 12 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 12 ounces of butterscotch chips. Now I'm doing this in a double broiler, and if you're not accustomed to using a double broiler, you want the level of the water not to touch the top part. And I bring it up to a boil, then I reduce it, and when I do that, then it is just the heat and the steam that melts the chocolate. It melts it very slowly, it melts it very evenly. It's perfect. Now, if you are better at it than I am, you could do this in a microwave. Oh boy, I cannot. I will tell you right now, a microwave will allow it to burn in a matter of seconds. And once it burns, you might as well throw the whole thing away because you are not going to save it. All right, whoa, the fire went out. Now we're cooking. Now while that's melting down, we will go ahead and put in 10 ounces of mini marshmallows into a separate bowl. And 1.5 cups of peanuts. Any kind of peanut you want. So there. I'm talking to my nephew right now who had a fit saying, "You got the wrong nuts. They're supposed to be the Spanish nuts. Those aren't the right nuts. It's not going to taste the same." I've made this many times. It's delicious with any nut you want. But he said, unless I tell you to get the Spanish nut, the small round Spanish nut, that it's not going to be authentic. So I have made a disclaimer already, but I'm using what I've got. This is such a good candy. Now to make it even better, because it's almost all melted, little bit left, but I want it all melted. Now to this, I'm adding 1.5 cups of peanut butter. Is there anything that could make this better? Yes, peanut butter. Don't you love this little thing? I love this because you can actually make sure that there are no holes or gaps in there, that you're getting a full amount of the right amount of peanut butter. And then just push that in. And we're going to melt that down. I feel like I should do a taste test of this to make sure that it's okay, but actually there's no way it cannot be okay, and the only reason I would do the taste test is because I just want to eat it. I think that's a good idea. I'll do a taste test. You have no idea how really good that is. All right. We are totally melted. Now we can move this aside and come to our mixture here. And I am going to mix these together, just so they'll be a little bit more evenly distributed when we pour our mixture in. Okay? Isn't it lovely? While I'm doing this, I'm thinking that, yes, this has been a tradition in our family for so many years. I don't even know how far back it goes. if you have candy or cookie traditions for the holidays in your family, I would love to hear about them. You can just drop me a message or a comment, and I would love that. All right, now we just want to mix this up so that everything is coated. You'll know it's well mixed when you don't see any more white stuff. While I'm doing this, I'll tell you about my Christmas earrings. I'm going to come close so you can, I'm going to come close so you can see them because there's a cute story here. Aren't those pretty? You see them? Well, those of you that knew my husband knew that he was far more conservative than I. And so I came home one year with these earrings. And he looked at them and he said, "You're not really going to wear those, are you?" I said, "Oh yeah, it's December 1st, and I'm going to wear them every day until New Year's." And I did, much to his chagrin. And I wore them everywhere. I wore them when we went out. I wore them if I had jeans. I wore them if I had sweats. I wore them all the time. Well, as many of you know, my husband passed away 2 years ago. So out of memory to my beautiful husband, I'm still wearing these December 1st, which is today, all the way through New Year's. He was funny. All right. Now I have a 9x9 pan here. You really can use anything you want. If you want just a thinner cookie, just, get a wider pan. So this goes in. I have parchment paper here simply because it makes life so much easier at the end. And we pour it all in. All right, now to finish this off, I'm going to put it in the freezer. It'll be in there for an hour. But at 30 minutes, I'm going to go in and score it almost all the way through. It's just easier to cut if it's not frozen all the way through. So I'll see you back in an hour. Well, here we are. We are done. I told you I was going to come in at 30 minutes and I was going to score it. I didn't, I forgot. So, and this is why you want parchment paper. Alrighty, now we can just dig in and enjoy. Now I am going to fully cut this, but I want you just to look at that. Oh my goodness, this is such a good candy. All right. Taste test time. To my dad, in remembrance of my dad. So good. It's so good. I think you're gonna love it. I'm going to cut it up. We always keep ours in the freezer. Just know it's delicious, you guys. It takes no time to make. It's going to be fun for your holidays. Your children are going to love it. Your children will love you more because you give it to them. And come back, subscribe, ingredients below, hit the bell so you know when I'm coming back, and give us a thumbs up if you had fun with me today. Thank you and enjoy your holiday candy making, and now I'm going to start several other candies. Thank you, bye.